My grandma's making some really good stuff, guys, so prepare to be like, whoa. James's grandma has like the best taste buds in the world. I'm currently making dinner too. I'm coming off of a very severe episode, and but everything is fine now, for the most part. Yeah, my episodes can get pretty bad, and I have a confession. I've been taking my pills irregularly, and it's just because I've been trying to save it to where I remember to tell my caseworker I need to see the doctor to refill my prescription. But I was taking it irregularly in Montana too, because I wasn't like everything was just changed, so I'm off schedule on everything. So trying to get back in the swing of things, and yeah, my brain is all messed up. And then I was in a severe episode. Grandma puts up with it. This is why I was kicked out. Because, when you're an adult, the episodes are just worse. I'm just thankful to have my grandma to go to, but then, even at the end of the day, Grandma, she went out of her way to tell me everything's going to be okay. She sent me all this positive stuff. Grandma, she cares about me. She really cares about me.
Yes, I do.
No, I'm talking about the woman. I know you care about me.
Oh, there you go.
But just from what she said, here, I'll tell you guys what she told me. She comforted me with the message, and she said something I have to remind myself about that might help you is that sometimes your brain is your biggest saboteur, and when it's trying to get you down, you can fight it and tell it that you're not going to fall for its negativity. She went out of her way to send me that. Because, man, when I feel like someone lies to me, all it does is just bring me back to, the biggest lie of them all that I was told growing up. There is nothing wrong with you. You are completely fine. No, I'm going to have to be on medicine. There's no way I can be off medicine. Especially with how severe. Grandma, I haven't had an episode like that in a while.
Really?
Yeah. I just hope she works tomorrow so I can go hold her and never let go. But it's nice to know that I have her to go to. You guys want to know a money hack that I'm using? So this is what I do. to get out, go to the gas station, because, you know, a gas station is a very good social environment for me. And so what I do, you know, I used to go there and get the coffee. The coffee was like $2 for a large. And then I went to the fountain drinks because they were only $1. Trying to maneuver my money, trying to be frugal as possible. But guess what? I'm taking it a step farther now. I go in there, I just get a cup of ice. So I can still talk to the gas station people, still feel like I'm doing something socially, and yeah. And sorry guys, I'm making noodles, and it's gonna be delicious. I got some tofu meatballs, and yeah. But yeah, so you go in the gas station, get a cup of ice. Guess how much it is? 39 cents. And guess what? I keep my drinks at home. And guess what? I make my own drinks at home. Nesquik and water, guys. No fructose corn syrup, and it's really good. All over ice. And I'm trying to get my grandma into it because guess what I just found out? There is Diet Nesquik. No sugar added. And I was like, Grandma, you got to get on this. Grandma, what do you think about Diet Nesquik?
Well, I gotta stop it.
Think it'll be good?
It'll be good.
I miss my grandma like Easter Sunday. Yeah, I don't think that episode's going to carry over because I'm feeling really good now.
Good.
Usually the episodes would carry over, but I think I've been on medicine for so long that they just won't carry over. Maybe I'll be fine tomorrow. All right. Poured some boiling hot water over my noodles. Grandma don't believe in hot water. Grandma, do you believe in hot water?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about hot water?
Hot.
Yeah. I'm thankful for her. She really has a caring heart, and my brain is just beyond me. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better. So basically, the moral of this story is, guys, stay on your medicine. Do not take it regularly. Because face it, if you're as severe as me, something's going to trigger it. And then what do you know? Back to square one. All right. Let's let those noodles cook. But Nesquik and water, guys. It's really good. Very filling. And guess what else, guys? It has my grandma's approval. Grandma, does it have your approval?
Yeah.
See, guys? You see there? You see? If this cool woman can approve of it, then I don't see why you can't. I just hope I get some cuddling tomorrow because I'm going to need it. I want my cuddles. And my grandma is the coolest person in the world, in the whole wide world.
Thank you, James.
So, Mama, are you cooking something?
No,
Oh, I thought you were cooking something.
no, I was just making a ham and cheese sandwich.
All right, guys, you're about to learn something. You're about to learn how to make the best ham and cheese sandwich. So, Grandma, what kind of ham are we talking?
Smoked ham.
Smoked ham. Smoked ham. What happened to the Black Forest?
Well, I didn't get it this time.
So you mean to tell me smoked ham is your new favorite?
No, it's good.
Is it better than Black Forest?
Probably not.
Oh, it's not? Because I remember you were devoted for Black Forest ham for a while.
I know. And the cheese that I put on it is pepper jack.
So you put pepper jack cheese, smoked ham. Now, is this smoked ham from the deli?
No, it's in a package.
Is it Oscar Mayer? What brand are we talking here?
I think it's Hill Farm.
Hills Farms, guys. Now, Grandma, does this ham got your approval? Like, is it really good?
Yeah, it's good.
Have you bought it before?
Not this particular brand.
Uh-oh. But it's got your approval already?
Yeah.
Well, guys, it must be good. Okay, so you put smoked ham on it. And what else? Pepper jack cheese. And what else?
And butter.
Now, what if someone wants to use, like, I don't know, someone wants to use I don't know, they want to use, what's the word? They want to use mustard or mayonnaise or something. Now, what do you got to say to that for your own opinion?
Well, that's fine. They could use that.
Yeah, but I want to hear what you think of this. Like, for you, like, say someone put that on your sandwich and made it for you.
Well, I'll eat it.
But then, what would you tell them on what you would prefer?
I prefer butter. If they put mayonnaise on there, I'll eat it.
But Grandma prefers only using butter. No mustard, no mayonnaise, no ketchup, no lettuce, no nothing. Just ham, cheese, butter. Now, what kind of bread are we talking here?
Sara Lee wheat bread.
Now, does that bread got your approval?
Yep.
I wish I had some marinara. You guys, I get all creative with this ramen noodles. I make the ramen noodles taste like a restaurant food. I ain't kidding. You get your base. You can turn ramen noodles into a very fancy pasta. I'll make you think that you went all the way to the dang old, what's it called? Olive Garden. You'll be thinking you went to Olive Garden because I got the Parmesan cheese and all that stuff. I don't got no marinara. Boy, they. It's okay, I'll make do. I will make do. Something else. All right. Grandma, how do you say meatball?
Meatball.
Yeah. How do you say it?
How do you say meatball?
Yeah, how do you say it?
Meatball?
When you're impersonating the Italians.
Meatball.
There you go. So I got some meatballs. I'm going to crush these up in this noodles. I don't have any base. I mean, I got some Alfredo, but I don't want to use Alfredo. Who knows? Maybe I'll just put some cheese over and just call it good. I got some jalapenos in here, though. Can't go wrong with the jalapenos. Because I don't know how Grandma feels about jalapenos, to be honest. What is your feelings on jalapenos, Grandma?
I like them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Give it a shot. Not good. Not very good. Very good. So got 3 crushed up meatballs. Got a handful of jalapenos. 3 noodle blocks. I used some chili powder for some seasoning. What should I use for a base? Oh, wait a minute. I do got marinara. The marinara.
Oh, you do?
Does marinara expire? Does marinara expire? Well, it shouldn't be expired anyway.
Was it in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's okay.
Cool. It still smells good. Yeah, I was doing that when I was eating bread for dinner. So I would eat, oh no. Meerkat. There's mold in here.
Oh, then don't eat it.
Frick! Gosh dang it! Stupid mold. Here we go. What else do I got in here? Do I got anything else? Got some sweet and sour sauce. Can use that as like a miniature base, I guess. Well, ranch. There you go. Ranch. I don't know, ranch and a little bit of barbecue sauce maybe. Get it like a creamy consistency. Getting creative here.
Oh, okay.
But it's not your regular barbecue sauce. It's sweet and fruity. And it's really good, guys. It really goes good on dishes. Like any kind of dish. It's sweet and fruity. And it just accents food so well. Let's put some ranch. Good. Just to add like a creamy consistency. Blah, 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 blah. And then you stir it around. Stir, stir, stir. We're making dinner. Stir, stir, stir. My grandma's making dinner. Stir, stir, stir. We're making dinner. Stir, stir, stir. We're making dinner. All right. Give it a little taste with a little bit of meatball and muy delicioso. Just call me a chef. Now, I will tell you this. Natalie can back me up. Because when I cooked for her, and I cooked the ramen dish and I turned it into pasta, like a very fancy pasta, She was like, wow, that's really good. And I'm like,
Good.
yeah. Because I remember when I remember when Anna was working graveyard, and I remember I'd say I'm gonna surprise her with a fancy dish, and boy, I would go all out on this ramen pasta. Talking Alfredo, put in some mushrooms, little like the accent, like green accent, like leaves and like the leafy stuff, and just make it all good. Telling you, I can make ramen noodles into a very nice, good pasta. Not hard. You just got to make sure that you got a base. Throw away the seasoning packet, though. Do not use that seasoning packet. You don't want your pasta tasting like ramen, because you're already using ramen noodles. So throw away the seasoning packet. Get creative. You will be impressed with what you can do with ramen noodle. And I learned a lot of stuff from that prison channel that we used to watch.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, about the stuff that you could cook with ramen noodles.
Good.
Yeah, you can cook a lot of stuff with ramen noodles.
Oh, yeah.
You don't remember learning all that stuff?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Uncle Mark ate so much ramen noodles in prison that he can't eat them. He can't eat them anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he says, I can't eat ramen noodles anymore.
Well, yeah, when you do that much time, like that's why people get so creative with ramen noodles in prison. Because that's all they eat.
Yeah.
Remember, he made a ramen noodle cookie.
Really?
Mm-hmm. In that prison show.
Oh, on the prison show?
Yeah. He made a ramen noodle cookie. And he said, you only make this when you're feeling like, you want a cookie. And they turn it into a cookie.
Oh, my.
Chocolate Nesquik, a bowl of noodles. Might go get some cuddles tomorrow.
Good.
Pretty sure I will. He probably went to bed, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some cuddles tomorrow. So looking forward to that. Gonna do some karaoke.
Don't you get out early tomorrow?
Uh-huh. I do.
Oh, that's what I thought.
What about you?
Oh, I'm just home.
But I'm thankful for her, Grandma. You see how she just talked to me like she didn't pinpoint me as like a lunatic or anything. Like, she talked me out of it. And then when I see her tomorrow, I'm gonna give her the biggest hug and never let go.
Yeah.
So I'll probably walk over there as soon as I get off. So I get my wristband so I can just walk in. And I'll go see her, spend a little time with her, and then walk over to karaoke and sing some. and then eventually make my way back over there at the end of the night. But I know my grandma went to America today. Yeah. Now, but yeah, like now I'm more vocal about how much I love cuddling, and you know, and that's good. I'm not ashamed of it. I like cuddling, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's the most wholesome. It's so wholesome, and it's so innocent. Like that means like even if someone ain't considered innocent, they can still get that innocence back by just cuddling. They can feel it.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and my got 2 hours today. We were having a really good conversation. I mean, we were going. I mean, you could see the chemistry with me and him. We were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, with all kinds of ideas and stuff. And now me and him both have different experiences, but we can relate on a lot. And
Good.
and he was talking about like when he gets on the podcast, you know, like we can have a subject matter and discuss how we would, you know, go with making it possible to accomplish a certain topic. And some things that I focus on, some of the stuff he don't focus on, but then there's some stuff that I talk about that he does focus on. And I don't know, me and him just we vibe really, really well.
Well, good.
Yeah. But he's pretty excited because, and you know what's really cool? Because he was telling me about, you know, nowadays, all women want is just sex. They don't want a relationship. They don't want nothing. But he's at his point where he's already done all that, you know, and he just wants someone that just wants to talk and, you know, just be there for him emotionally. And he said it's very hard to find. And you know what he asked me? He says, James, do you by chance have anyone that you can probably send my way, like as in a girl? Because later on, like first I told him, no, not really. Because the type of women that I've befriended, he has to stay away from those kind of people, because he's done with that lifestyle. He's just done with it. And yeah, he's just done with it, and he knows what kind of stuff that you know, hanging out with certain people can bring. Because because when I'm in there, like I'm not in there for the thing that everyone else is there for, and that's how I become friends with the people who appreciate my behavior.
Good.
But yeah, he said he doesn't live that. He don't want to be around those people or whatnot. And but later on, he told me, because I was telling him about my friend Megan that I'm helping out with, and helping her with her socializing and stuff. And he just brought up, see, that's kind of why I asked for you if you had any a woman that you can send my way, to, you know, just put in a good word for me, because he says that me and him, we're completely different people, but we vibe very well. And so like I might say one thing and he might say one thing, totally opposite things, but yet we can we can make amends with what we just said and continue on to the next subject. Like we have similar interests, but we're different. It's hard to explain. But he was asking me to send a woman his way because my demeanor and how I carry myself, it's totally different from the people that he was used to hanging out with. And he wants to try to see if there's like a woman that I hang out with who's kind of shares similarities with me. And you catch what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because me and him have different hobbies, different like everything. But there are some certain things that we agree on, and I think that's why he's clinging to this, because you know how they say opposites attract?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it is. Like, he's kind of like the yin to my yang. Like, he wants me to come hang out with the bar that he goes to sometimes, and, just get a gist of everything over there where he hangs out. He's like, it's like a really good social spot because you're in the middle of it where everyone is just walking. And, like, his crowd of friends are completely different from like my crowd of friends, and because I don't got a lot of friends downtown, and he knows that. I mean, well, you know what I mean. I have friends, but they're all at work when I'm going over there. Outside of work, they're completely different people. But I think he's wanting. I mean, I could probably recommend him some bars, like the Wonder Bars. The Wonder Bar attracts a lot of gaming type, nerdy type women who I'd probably get along with. I don't know, but that was really cool. I've never had that, and you know what, buddy? And I told him, when you get on this podcast, I'm gonna advertise your stuff in your tattoo shop and stuff. And with us sharing our differences and what we agree on and stuff on certain subject matters, a listener might agree more with what you say, and they're probably going to try to hit you up, and they're probably going to want your help to help them. And he says, I don't know what that feels like, And like he's thinking, he's really thinking about it. He's like, like I really think I am inspiring him on helping some people. Because I swear, at the end of the day, Grandma, there is nothing better than helping someone who can relate with what you're doing.
Yeah.
Or what you have gone through. And
really?
He says, and I don't know what that feels like, man. But you know what? I would love that. And like every Wednesday we can do like a barbecue or something, or like a small get together of people that I'm helping and people that you're helping, and just come together and be a support group. And I'm like, oh man, Grandma, we were talking about a good hour about this stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he really enjoys the podcast, Grandma, because he says, and that's kind of why I attract, those kind of women who need that kind of help, who agree with me, or men who agree with what I'm going through, because I am so vocal about it, and I am talking about whatever I struggle with. Like, I don't care. I have no shame, because I know at the end of the day, someone can relate. Someone's going to come around. And that's so cool that he wouldn't mind helping people. Because, I would assume when you live that lifestyle, the bar life, and, you done lived out that life, once you're so used to what that lifestyle brings you, it's hard to get out of it. And I think I am his escape of getting out of that, and maybe find him someone what he's looking for, because he's saying like every relationship he's been in, you know, it's not good. Like it's not good at all. And he wants to find someone who can be there for him emotionally and talk. Like he said he's done with like, you know, the whole bar life type, you know, what it brings, what kind of women it brings. Like I think he wants to cling more to someone who's like not in that lifestyle because they'll want to talk. And maybe, I think, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sense with it, but I don't know. I think I'd have to hear his words again because he said it really well. But I think that's why. That's what he said.
Yeah.
But it was just cool to hear that. I've never had someone ask me, do I have any women that I can send their way that maybe they would click with. I've never had that, so that felt pretty cool.
Yeah, really.
So I'll keep an eye out for him. But yeah, he just wants something new. Because, you know, when you get older and you get mature and you know, living a life of immaturity from that lifestyle, you know, it's like it never ends. Like once you're stuck in there, like you're engulfed, you're sucked in. But see, I have trouble, but with like dating like outside of, you know, like the downtown area and whatnot. Like the downtown area, I mean, my social skills are completely different. The people who cling to it are the people who cling to it. And that's what I mean. That's where I met, you know, this woman. Like, oh man, Grandma. Remember how I told you that, you know, I fell too quick. I'm trying to do it with pace, Grandma, but this woman is just such a wonderful person.
Oh,
I can't wait to see her tomorrow. I just want to hold her and never let go. But I'm going to keep my eyes, ears open for someone that would relate to him. What he needs is someone who don't have that much experience, which that's what you get when you are helping people, like my friend Megan. She don't have that type of lifestyle, you know, but she likes the piercings and the tattoos and all that stuff. And like and that's kind of what he needs. He needs a woman who likes tattoos because he is a tattoo artist. But just someone that you know wants to be more on a social level, more of a mature level. Because believe it or not, they're out there. Not every woman with a bunch of tattoos and stuff goes downtown. Or goes to bars. Tattoos are the way people express themselves. But he deserves to be happy because he has a good heart. And I know what he's looking for. I know what he's looking for.
Well, good.
I want to help him. It's just I've never been a matchmaker. I've never been a matchmaker at all. So it would be my first time ever doing it.
Oh.
I mean, you know, my cousin Ryan, he told me, you know, You can always go to support groups to find people to relate to. Like any support group, believe it or not, you don't even need to have the thing that they're supporting for. Like it could be cancer or anything.
Oh.
Like you can go to a support group for cancer patients and you don't have cancer. So you can be there to support them. Like I could recommend him to do that. But I really liked his idea about, making a support group with people. But you see that, Grandma? I'm being an influence on them. Like, because you don't know what that feels like to help people. But I can tell you right now, if you're listening, dude, I have helped people get into Advantage and everything. And there ain't no better feeling than knowing that they're actually getting help because you showed them the way.
Yep.
And there ain't no better feeling than that.
That's right.
And I think he wants to do that. It might sound like so. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get things set up. Yeah, he wants to do a video podcast. So that'll be interesting.
That would be.
Yeah. That's what I would like to do with you, Grandma. A video podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see you, DJ Marmalade, on a podcast, live. But, see, Grandma, I'm doing good. And I can get him out of that. Where, where he can help people and stuff. And he likes our podcast, Grandma, because he said it's something different. I'm talking about stuff that people are too scared to talk about.
Oh.
Like the homicidal thoughts and the suicidal thoughts, like especially the homicidal. People are so terrified to bring that stuff up, but me, I suffer through that. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, people are usually too scared to just do that. Like, they're just like, oh, man, I'm not going to say anything like that. Like, no, like, you need to be able to voice it, like, to reach out to people. You got to be 100% transparent with your mental illness in order to find someone who's struggling with what you're struggling with.
Yeah.
That's why, like, when I befriend people and stuff, like, if something's going through my brain, just like today, like when I sent her that message, like, about my paranoia and stuff, I was completely transparent. I didn't say anything the paranoia was telling me to say. I kept it good. I kept it clean. I wouldn't let my paranoia get the best of me. Because usually, like, when I'm, like, far gone, I'm usually getting just of, like, I remember when I was going to off myself. I remember when I would have episodes, like, severe episodes like that. Oh, man, I remember I would cuss my mom out. I'm telling her about, like, killing people and killing myself and all this stuff. I remember one time, and I remember even Dad calling me and saying, you need to stop telling your mom all this crazy stuff. You need to stop talking all that crazy stuff. But it's like, man, like, that's what the paranoia is doing. Like, the paranoia is driving me crazy.
Oh.
Like, it's like I have all these homicidal thoughts, but then the good in me is like, no, I need to just kill myself so nothing happens. Like, it's like a battle. It sucks. I even remember one time I had an episode and, Mom and Dad and everyone thought they thought I was doing good, but no. It can happen at a drop of a hat. I scared Joy with a text message like, 4 in the morning. Talking about if I had a gun, I'd kill everybody. And I just sent her that at like 4 in the morning. And then telling her right after that, like, yeah, you have nothing to worry about. I'm just having to voice it and get it out. So, like, I feel better. But yeah, it's like, you never know, man. But yeah, I didn't say anything crazy to her. I kept it good. I kept that battle going with my paranoia. Like, the paranoia is not getting the best of me. You're not going to ruin something so beautiful, so poetic. Like, the bond that I have with this woman is so poetic, Grandma.
Good.
Her touch is amazing. She is an angel. And, gosh, I just want to be around her all the time. But I kept it good, clean message, I was telling about the paranoia, about how I'm arguing with myself and everything, and she was so supportive. She is an angel, Grandma. She is an angel. But, like, these things happen, and, like, when people do like what I did, with Joy, my mom and dad, that's why I got kicked out. They got tired of dealing with it. But I even remember when I had an episode after the fire took everything away, and I was tired of dealing with everything. And I don't know, Mom and Dad did something that just really irritated me. No. It was the whole thing about Mom telling me to clean my room, and there was nothing in there. And I'm like, Mom, there's nothing in here. I have nothing to clean, and like all that stuff. And Mom's like, well, just clean your room. And that just got me into a paranoid frenzy. I'm like, I can't clean any. I have nothing. And then eventually I just threw the Xbox 360 away, and I said, there, is it clean? Huh? Is it clean? Did you get what you wanted? The only thing that was making me happy, did you get what you wanted? And then she just said, oh, see, now I know you're hiding something if you're acting like that. And I remember when Brian came over, and I pulled him aside, and this was when they got the house, rebuilt, everything's still going good. And I remember taking him outside, and I'm looking him dead in his eyes, and I'm like, man, I'm really thinking about setting this house ablaze, so they can just suffer more, because I'm tired of dealing with all this. Brian talked me out of it, which is what my parents should have done when I was acting out like that. But instead, they just, get out of here. Just go. Get out of here. We're tired of you. Get out of here. Like, no, you need to talk to me and to get me out of it. I mean, that's why the medicine's there and stuff.
Yeah.
But Brian talked me out of it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Like, that's what I mean. Like, this is stuff that people are scared to talk about. They're scared to talk about those thoughts. And you know what? That stuff bottles up. It bottles up. This is why it's so serious. Like, if you have these thoughts in your brain, and your brain is pestering you to do these things, like anything demented, anything twisted, anything dark, this is why you need to seek help. And you need a therapist. Because if you don't, those intentions get bottled up. And what happens years down the road, and someone just pokes you in that right spot, all those violent thoughts and everything that you've left bottled up, boom, it's going to explode. That's how mass shootings happen. That's how, all these killings that are going on in the news, that's how that happens.
Oh.
because they're bottling it up everything instead of vocalizing it, because they're too scared to vocalize the homicidal thoughts in their head. That's one thing that people are so scared to talk about. And it's like, I don't care. Like, I struggled with it. Yeah, I'm getting help. But that is severe, serious. Like, that is something you need to bring up, especially when you're with your therapist. Quit sugarcoating everything because you're going to get misdiagnosed. And there was nothing fun about being misdiagnosed. Because then they give you the wrong medicine, and then you're going through crazy stuff. I learned that the hard way as a kid, when I used to lie to the therapist about everything, because I was too scared to tell them about the homicidal thoughts in my head and everything. Because it's as a kid, you're just terrified of it.
Yeah.
But for anybody struggling with this stuff, you need to vocalize it with a therapist. Go get help.
James, it's 20-4.
Okay. Grandma, you got anything you want to advertise?
Oh, Dunkin' Donut coffee. A large mocha iced coffee with 2 Splendas and some cream.
There you go. That's how they are first. I'm going to advertise how cool
$1.21 between 1 o'clock in the afternoon and 6 o'clock in the evening.
There you go.
Here in Decatur, Illinois.
There you go. And I want to advertise how cool my grandma is. She's one of the coolest people in the world. I'm so thankful for her and how much she puts up with me and how she's there for my episodes. And without my grandma, no telling what I would have done. I remember when I was homeless, like freaking out at Target. Like it was like a week before Christmas. That's when I had a very serious episode. And Grandma stuck through with me. Grandma would stay on the phone till I wanted to stay on the phone till I was ready to go to sleep when I was homeless. Like outside the Walmart parking lot, Grandma said, I do not want to go to sleep until I know you're ready to go to sleep. Because Grandma did not want anything happening to me when I was homeless because I was so naive. Like I didn't know anything about the real world. Nothing. But we're going to get Grandma off the phone, guys. And we are, yeah.